we are covering communications management for the PMP exam, a knowledge area that justifies its own existence with one key statistic. Project managers spend about 90% of their time communicating. This isn't just a piece of trivia. It's the reason why the exam heavily scrutinizes your ability to plan, manage, and monitor project communications effectively. Let's start with a classic PMP calculation, the communication channels formula, which is n times n minus 1, divided by 2, where n is the number of stakeholders. The exam won't just ask you to plug in a number. It will present a scenario like, your team of 8 just added 2 new stakeholders. How many new channels of communication were created? First, you calculate the original channels with n equals 8, which is 8 times 7 divided by 2, giving you 28 channels. Then, with the 2 new members, n becomes 10. So 10 times 9 divided by 2 is 45 channels. The question asks for the increase, so you subtract 28 from 45 to get 17 new channels. A common exam trap is forgetting to include the project manager in the stakeholder count n. If the question says you and a team of 9 others, your n is 10. The formula's purpose is to numerically demonstrate how communication complexity grows exponentially as the team size increases. Next, we have the 3 communication methods: push, pull, and interactive. The exam will test your ability to choose the most appropriate method for a given situation. Push communication is sending information out without an expectation of immediate feedback, like sending a status report via email or leaving a voicemail. Pull communication is for large audiences or large volumes of information, where you make the information available for stakeholders to access at their own convenience, such as on a shared server or an intranet site. Interactive communication is a multi-directional exchange, like a meeting, phone call, or video conference, and it's the most effective for resolving complex problems, negotiating, or ensuring a common understanding. A typical exam question might describe a conflict between 2 team members and ask for the best communication method to resolve it, where interactive would be the correct answer. The basic communication model is also key. This involves a sender who encodes a message and transmits it through a medium, and a receiver who decodes the message and provides feedback or acknowledgement. A frequent exam topic is noise, which is anything that interferes with the transmission or understanding of the message. The sender is ultimately responsible for ensuring the receiver understands the message correctly. For retention, remember this simple phrase: push it out, pull them in, interact to win. This helps distinguish the one-way nature of push, the self-service nature of pull, and the collaborative nature of interactive methods. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.